Always a bit of delay on my end.
Yep. Ready that clock running.
Is it running yet? Or?
No, but they're warming up as in warming up. So,
Okay.
but I just want to see it start. How much time's left in the song?
A minute and a half.
It'll be running in a minute and a half, I'll bet you.
Okay. Clock person is slowly making their way.
Well, so this means we're not tipping off at 5:30. We're tipping off at 5:33, but that's okay.
Huh?
I understand what they're thinking here. So
6:33 my time.
right.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got video. Looks okay.
Looks okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Clock is running, so let's go. Whenever you
All right,
can.
we'll go.
Just let me
All
go.
right, we'll go right. My minute left on the song, so we're right after the song.
All right.
The following is a presentation of Dakota Radio Group Sports and DRGnews.com.
You're listening to coverage of area high school sports on 94.5 KPLO. You can also listen or watch coverage online at DRGnews.com. Now, here's Darren Boyle.
Hi, and a very good evening to you. We welcome you to the Wall High School and the Wall Gymnasium here in Wall as we bring you coverage of the SoDak 16 on KPLO. A winner of this contest will move on to the State A girls basketball tournament that will play this week. And we feature the matchup this evening between the Miller Rustlers and the Cavaliers of Rapid City's St. Thomas More. Our coverage of regional high school basketball on KPLO is brought to you by Potsdam State Farm Insurance, by the South Dakota High School Activities Association, by May Adam Law Firm, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, Riverview Chevrolet and Buick, the Jet Lanes of Presho, your local Ray Hybrid dealers, Prairie Post Agtegra, by Midwest Cooperatives and Darren Boyle Sales. Our coverage of regional high school basketball is also being brought to you tonight by the Miller Press, by Car Chiropractic, Miller Rexall Drug, Jan Bussey Ford, Quithel Volksgarden Agency, American Family Insurance, Ken Clark Insurance, Venture Communications, Advanced Collision and Repair, and Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply. We are streaming this ball game live at drgnews.com. Follow and go to the KPLO link. And our video coverage brought to you by the folks at Kimball Livestock Exchange. John Neff is our technical director at DRG Media Group's world headquarters. My name's Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us tonight for our coverage of the SoDak 16, and a good matchup will come our way here this evening. The Miller Rustlers, the number 16 team in this SoDak 16 field, but a very confidence-building win as they exchanged leads with Chamberlain 3 times in the final 16 seconds of the ball game last Thursday night. But Miller, with a last-second shot at the buzzer, gave them the win, 51-50 over Chamberlain, thus finding their way into this matchup tonight and against arguably one of the best teams in girls basketball in the state of South Dakota, at least in Class A. They're the number 1 overall seed, the St. Thomas More Cavaliers. They come into the ball game right now with an overall record of 20-1. They have been victorious even against a lot of Class AA schools as they went through the course of their regular season. Should be a good matchup and a good test for this Miller Rustler Ball Club here tonight. Lots to talk about in our pregame show. It's brought to you by the folks at Potsdam State Farm Insurance. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back and we'll talk about what other games are going on in the SoDak 16. There are still some area teams fighting for a state tournament berth. We'll have a conversation with head coach Terrell Newton, and we'll have more as we work our way closer to tip-off. You're listening to coverage of the SoDak 16 from KPLO.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. And that's why the team at Potsdam State Farm Insurance are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. Just another way they're here to help life go right. Call Potsdam State Farm Insurance at 224-4173 today.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino, from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
How do you define strength? Is it physical? Or is it mental? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's whatever empowers a person to dig deeper, fight harder, and overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Discover how much stronger and more confident your children can be. Encourage them to participate in a sport when they go to high school.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The Miller Press, one-stop shopping for your business. Their commercial print shop can make the business of doing business a breeze. The staff at the Miller Press can help you with letterhead, printed envelopes, invoices, sales tickets, business cards, as well as other products such as napkins, silverware, to-go containers, toilet tissue, and uniforms. They do customized printing on paper and clothing and now offer instant photo printing on multiple paper sizes. Stop into the Miller Press office for more information. 114 West 3rd Street in Miller, or call 853-3575. The Miller Press.
The sports season is upon us. The last thing you want this sports season is an injury. An injury can end the season for you as well as your team. The doctors at Carr Chiropractic Clinic PC are highly trained and educated on prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation of sports injuries. They have a certified athletic trainer and massage therapist on staff, provide high school athletic physicals, and are available 24 hours a day if an injury does occur. Let our doctors and staff be a part of your team. The doctors and staff at Carr Chiropractic wish the Miller wrestlers good luck this season.
Miller Rexall Drug is a locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Pharmacists Trent and Travis care about their customers and provide fast, friendly, and professional pharmacy services to help you get and stay well. Medicare and all major insurance is accepted, and free delivery or mail service of prescriptions is available, along with price matching. Check out the old-fashioned soda fountain and gift card mall, Hallmark cards, wine department, great gift selection, toy and dollar sections, photo machine, and more. Miller Rexall Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Welcome back to Wall as we get ready for this SoDak 16 contest as Rapid City St. Thomas More gets set to take on Miller. We're about 12 minutes or so away from the tip-off of the contest here this evening. Here are the schedule of games. All will be played today in both Class A and Class B to determine the Class A and B state tournament fields in girls basketball. Here in Wall tonight, it is St. Thomas More taking on Miller. Wagner will host the matchup between the number 2 and 15 seeds. Winner takes on Tri Valley. In Watertown tonight, Hamlin is taking on Mobridge. Pollock out of Region 6A. That game can be heard on Star 99 FM. That is a 5:30 Central Time tip-off. Actually, they are probably underway as we speak. Aberdeen Roncalli and Renfield, the matchup of the number 4 and 13 seeds being played in Ipswich tonight. On the other side of the bracket, number 5 seed Sioux Falls Christian is in Harrisburg taking on Flandreau. Belle-Fourche and Parkston will play in Kadoka tonight. Also, McCook Central Montrose will play Hill City in Kadoka this evening. And the final game of the SoDak 16 field here in Class A, it is Dakota Valley taking on T-Area. That game being played again in Harrisburg. On the Class B side, the number 1 overall seed in Class B, Castlewood, is taking on DeSmet. That is in Watertown. The Corn Palace tonight underway right now. White River and Aberdeen Christian matchup of the number 2 and number 15 seeds. In Huron, underway already, Corsica Stickney and Timberlake, as that ball game being played between the number 3 and number 14 seeds. Faith will take on Hanson tonight in Huron. That will follow the Corsica Stickney Timberlake game at the Huron Arena. And at Mitchell tonight, the other game at the Corn Palace, White River and Aberdeen Christian getting underway at 6 o'clock local or Central Time. At 7:45 tonight, it will be Ethan taking on Faulkton area. 16, Harriet Selby is in Huron at James Valley Christian School. They will take on Menno. That is a 6:30 Central Time tip-off. Viborg Hurley and Aberdeen or ND Central Dakota Christian are playing in Centerville tonight. That is the matchup of the number 7 and number 10 seeds. And in Chamberlain tonight, a 6 o'clock Central Time tip-off featuring New Underwood versus Waverly South Shore. We will try to keep you updated on as many games as we possibly can throughout the evening to try to help you stay abreast of what's happening, and we'll try to set the stage for the state tournament fields, the Class A, Class B tournaments going on next week. And we'll see. We wish the best of luck to all of our area teams in action yet here this evening. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and talk to Terrell Newton, head coach of the Miller Wrestlers. Our Keys to Success segment from the folks at May Adam. And we're back in 2 minutes on KPLO.
At Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore, we've been building partnerships for life by offering you a low-pressure sales process, no gimmicks, and passing our low overhead savings on to you. Our Ford Certified Service Department with senior master technicians is known for fixing it right the first time. And we offer a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, quality pre-owned vehicles, and top-brand trailers and Kawasaki ATVs. Shop PioneerGarage.com or call 605-852-2122. Jan Bussey Ford.
At American Family Insurance, we believe that with the right support, any dream is possible. For auto, home, business, or life, contact us today.
This is Crystal at Crystal Volquartz Agency Incorporated. Stop in or give us a call at 853-3324.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI. American Family Insurance Company. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Venture Communications is proud to serve South Dakota with the highest quality internet and communication services, all delivered with 100% fiber optics. Communication services include high-speed internet and Wi-Fi with speeds up to 1 gigabit to handle the TV streaming needs in your home. Venture's high-quality, high-speed internet and managed Wi-Fi routers handle customers' needs with a 100% fiber optic network. Venture Communications is the best choice for your internet needs. Call 605-852-2224 or go to www.venturecom.net.
Man, what are you doing?
Well, I got in that fender bender last week, and I have a great idea. I'm going to wrap my car in bubble wrap. I can't get hurt that way.
Oh, no. It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't work that way. Get that dent fixed. Advanced Collision and Repair, 1022 East 3rd Street in Miller. Call 893-0190 for Advanced Collision and Repair and put down the bubble wrap.
Brought to you by the folks at May Adam, and we're joined by Terrell Newton of the Miller Wrestlers, and Coach, double digits down going into the fourth quarter against Chamberlain Thursday night. Your defense was able to come away and really slow down what Chamberlain had been able to do for 3 quarters, and you were able to get the win.
Yeah, it showed a lot of toughness and grit. We could have easily laid down there late, but we battled back, and our kids gave us good effort, and we made some timely plays.
And one thing that I always look for is basketball IQ. You were out of timeouts. The lead changed hands 3 different times in the last 18 seconds. You were out of timeouts when they were at the line. They hit both free throws. You're down by 1. There was nothing you could do as a coach but watch. And you had some kids that knew exactly what needed to be done with the basketball. And when Tyra got to half court and nobody had stopped her, I thought she had a chance to get to the rim. She hit a runner, and it was ball game. And sometimes, the basketball IQ part of it is the hardest thing to teach these kids.
Yeah, I guess her and I made eye contact real quick. Our kids know to look over at the bench, and they looked, and I just said to the rim is what I mouthed to her, and she got it. She shook her head yes, and that's what we did. We got the ball in bounds, and we pushed it, and we tried to get a shot up. Fortunately, it went in.
Yep, and a big challenge here is you get deeper into the postseason, the challenges get bigger. You go up against the number 1 seed in the Class A girls field in St. Thomas More. Solid ball club, but I think a lot of the same strategies that you had when you played Chamberlain. They're going to have the size advantage. You have to slow them down. You've got to force turnovers.
Right. Obviously a very talented group. They're well coached. There's not really any weaknesses in their armor, but for us, we got to continue to do what we always talk about: take care of the ball, rebound the ball, and we got to make shots.
And another question, or another thing for this young ball club to keep in mind. I mean, the lights get brighter too. I mean, you're going to be in front of probably one of the biggest crowds that you're going to see all season here this evening. They've got to be ready to play. They've got to be focused. They've got to take care of the basketball on their own and do what they've done all year.
Yeah, it's one of those games where the margin of error is just limited. You're going up against a very talented group, so we just got to be ready to go in all areas of the game, and we got to play a well game, and hopefully, they're not on their A game tonight.
All right, Coach, best of luck.
Thank you.
Terrell Newton, head coach of the Miller Rustlers, as we get his pre-game comments and our pre-game interviews. Our Keys to Success segment's brought to you by the folks at May Adam. And it is time for starting lineups for this SoDak 16 matchup. And we'll talk first about the St. Thomas More Cavaliers. They will start at one guard, Jenna Jacobson. She is a senior at 5'3". The other guard is Gabby Robbins. Robbins is a 5'5" sophomore. The forwards, Haley Timmer, a 5'11" senior. Marin Duffy, a 5'10" junior. And the center for St. Thomas More's Cavaliers is Reese Ross. She is a 6-foot sophomore. For the Cavaliers of St. Thomas More, it will be Jacobson and Robinson, the guards, Timmer and Duffy, the forwards, Ross, the center. For the St. Thomas More Cavaliers, who enter the contest tonight with an overall record of 20-11, their lone loss to West Central in Hartford on February 13th. St. Thomas More with 4 victories over Class A schools. Sioux Falls, Washington, Rapid City, Stevens, Sturgis, and Spearfish all were defeated by the St. Thomas More Cavaliers. And again, they enter the contest tonight with an overall record of 20-1. Their head coach is Brandon Candelin. For the Miller Rustlers at one guard, we will see Tyra Gates, a 5'6" sophomore. The other guard is Macy Wordle, a 5'5" senior. The forwards are Jaden Wordle, a 5'7" sophomore, and Morgan Cola, a 5'4" 8th grader. Starting at center for Miller is Allie Mullaney. Mullaney is a 5'11" sophomore. For the Rustlers, they will start with Gates and Wordle, the guards, Wordle and Cola, the forwards, and Mullaney at center. The Miller Rustlers enter the ballgame tonight with an overall record of 12-9. The Rustlers have won 4 of their last 5 contests. Victories over Stanley County, Wessington Springs, a loss to Falkton, and then a victory to close out the regular season as they defeated Highmore Herald. And then in the 4-team Region 6A, they moved to the semifinal game and had a matchup there against Chamberlain. And as we mentioned, for us, probably from our standpoint as broadcasters, probably one of the more entertaining games of the year. As again, the Rustlers down double digits going into the fourth quarter. They were able to come away with the victory after they had the lead, or after they gave up the lead, had the lead. The lead changed hands in the final 3 times in the final 18 seconds of the ball game. Miller hit a buzzer beater to win it, and they are still here in the SoDak 16. The Rustlers into the ball game 12-9 with their overall record. Their head coach is Terrell Newton. Finally, in our pregame, it is the announcement of our game officials, brought to you by the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. Our game officials tonight are Brad Booth, Matt Berger, and Dean Gurr. The announcement of our game officials from the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. And we remind you, the broadcast of this playoff game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. This is the pregame show brought to you by Potsdam State Farm Insurance, and we will tip off next on KPLO.
May Adam Law Firm of Pierre offers superior legal representation. Clients can be assured their legal matter will be handled with expertise and the utmost professionalism. May Adam Law Firm's skilled South Dakota lawyers can take care of your family law, estate planning, real estate law, or personal injury. May Adam Law Firm is able to help you plan and prepare to make matters easy now and into the future, too. Call 224-8803. May Adam Law Firm of Pierre, since 1881. With more and more people being at home, chances are you'll access a social media site to stay in touch with family and friends. Before you do this, please check your privacy settings to ensure you're being the safest you can be. For step-by-step instructions on how to check and change your privacy settings for Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and the like, go to consumer.sd.gov. With questions, contact South Dakota Consumer Protection Division, 1-800-300-1986, or email consumerhelp@state.sd.us.
See Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply for all your farming and ranching needs. They offer Hardland heating pellets, Gallagher electric fencing, Tartar gates, banjo fittings, Ritchie water tanks, antifreeze and diesel supplements, muck boots up to size 16, gloves and hats, jackets, coats, and coveralls in sizes up to 5XL. All of this and more at Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. North Broadway, Miller. Wind, drought, fire, insects, disease. Together with hail, they have formed a legion of multi-perils, bent on the destruction of your hard work. Your fields are under constant attack, but the team at Kent Clark Insurance stands by your side in this war. Kent Clark Insurance will give you peace of mind knowing you're covered and your claim will be processed quickly. So protect your hard work. Call Kent Clark Insurance in Wessington at 458-2281. Equal Opportunity Provider.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We're driven by the Office of Highway Safety, KPLO 94.5 FM, Reliance, Chamberlain, and Miller, and 100.5 FM in Pier Ford Pier. We are proud members of the DRG Media Group. Our tip-off brought to you by our friends at Riverview Chevrolet Buick in Oklahoma. Come in for an oil change or major service and to just a test drive. They'll pay top dollar for good quality trade-ins and treat you like family. Learn more at riverviewfamily.com. The Rustlers in the road green, the Cavaliers in the home whites as they go to work here. It is Gabby Robbins left side, back to the top. Jenna Jacobson as they work it back around the perimeter. Haley Timmer on the drive, ball tipped and knocked away. Turnover Cavaliers. Here comes Miller the other way. For the Rustlers, they got to hit shots early. Here is Gates out front. This is Wordle. Macy at the top of the key as they swing it to the wing to the 8th grader Morgan Kolda. And back to the top of the key it comes. Good ball movement, facing a stingy man-to-man from the Cavaliers. Gates, Wordle once again, got away with a double dribble as they send it out. Kolda gets past the defender but is bottled up. Good help defense. Kolda open for three. She'll let it fly, and the shot is no good. And the rebound, St. Thomas more. Haley Timmer will push. Long pass up the floor, and Reese Ross will score the two. Minute into the ball game, 2-0. St. Thomas More leads. They'll try to set up half-court pressure, but the Rustlers do a good job of breaking that pressure. Again, Kolda from the right side. The three ball is good. Morgan Kolda hits the three, and for the Rustlers, they're going to have to hit a bunch of them to keep up with this Cavalier ball club. Hit a lot of threes. They've tried two and hit one 90 seconds in to this opening quarter. Here is Reese Ross on the right side as they go to the corner. Marin Duffy will operate. Ball dribbled off the foot of Tyra Gates and out of bounds. It will remain with St. Thomas More. They will inbound it with 16 on the shot clock. 6:26 remaining in the opening quarter. Inbound to the point guard, Jenna Jacobson, who will direct some traffic and reload as they have time to do that. Out front, Reese Ross to the corner it comes, and a three taken. That is up good from Haley Timmer. A 5'11 senior that can drop the corner three. Where have we seen that before? And here is Miller as they turn the basketball over in the backcourt, and then St. Thomas More, they return the favor as the Rustlers will have the basketball back, but this will give St. Thomas More the opportunity to set up full court pressure. They will set up full court man pressure here as Morgan Kolda will work the dribble. The trap comes over. Up the floor, Jaden Wordle. Wordle has it as she'll work the dribble along the sideline, and she stepped out of bounds. That's just good pressure defense from the St. Thomas More Cavaliers as they force the second Miller turnover and give the basketball back to St. Thomas More. The Cavaliers with a 5-3 lead as we have played 2 minutes of this opening quarter. Jacobson on the left side. Back out front to Haley Timmer. She'll drive and kick. They go to the corner. 3 taken by Gabby Robbins. It's up, no good. Rebound Miller. It's Gates on the move, trying to slip it to the corner. Ball tipped and knocked away and stolen. That's another turnover by Miller. And here is St. Thomas More the other way. Their runner is up, no good. Miller has it now as, again, St. Thomas More, a team that will play pressure a lot. They set right in, even in transition. They set up man-to-man defense, and they will force another turnover. And then Miller will steal it back, and Terrell Newton's going to ask for a timeout. Timeout taken here. This will be a 30-second timeout with 5:16 remaining in the opening quarter. 5-3, St. Thomas More leads, and we're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
Miller Rustler fans, it's time to get your green on. Be true to your school and show your Miller Rustler pride with ready-to-wear Rustler t-shirts and sweatshirts from the Miller Press. Stop into the Miller Press office at 114 West 3rd Street. They can help you get your green on and show that great Miller pride. The Miller Press is published weekly on Wednesdays with everything you need to know regarding Miller area news and sports. They also provide commercial printing, and check out their e-edition at themillerpress.com.
Timeouts are brought to you by Downtown P-Town's #1 fun spot, the Jet Lanes in Presho. Miller with 4 turnovers in the first 3 minutes of basketball here in this SoDak 16 matchup. They will again work against full court pressure. Kolda, now Jaden Wordle. Foul is going to be called on St. Thomas More. Reese Ross with the personal. That will be their first. St. Thomas More goes 5'11", 5'10", 6 foot across the front line. And they also have players that have that corner range. It reminds me of a Miller Rustler team from a few years ago. We remember that one well as Miller here works. Nice pass inside. Shot blocked, though. Allie Mullaney had it at point-blank range, but getting over there was Reese Ross to make the defensive play. And here comes St. Thomas More once again. Duffy on the wing left. She'll draw double coverage. Jacobson at the top. And back around the perimeter as they go into the corner and back out. Jacobson down low. This is Ross to the rim. Shot is up, no good. She'll get her own rebound, though, and put it up and in. Reese Ross will score the 2 for St. Thomas More. They lead 7-3 now. Gates on the move as she gets into the lane. Rustlers continue to be aggressive, and again, they'll draw a foul. The reach-in on Gabby Robbins will be her first personal foul. Second team foul against St. Thomas More. Shot clock reset for Miller. 4:26 remains in the opening quarter. 7-3 is our score as the Rustlers look for points. A Gates 3 is short. Rebound pulled down by Gabby Robbins, and Robbins trying to get away from Miller pressure. Wound up stepping out of bounds, and a turnover for St. Thomas More, and that will be their 4th of the ball game. So the defense is doing what they plan to do. So far, St. Thomas More has just made a few more shots. Here's a dangerous inbound pass. Haley Timmer with the steal. She'll go coast to coast and put it up and in. Timmer with 5 points. Rustlers with 5 turnovers. Make it 6 turnovers now in the ball game as Miller will head the other way. Nice crossover by Kolda. Down the lane, Allie Mullaney. Shot is up and good, and Miller paid him pay that time for full court pressure as they get Mullaney open inside for an easy 2. That's their first basket in a while. The deficit for Miller is now 4. And here is St. Thomas More on the move, and a traveling violation is called on Reese Ross. And for St. Thomas More, that is 5 turnovers in the ballgame. So Miller's defense has been able to do some things as well, as the Rustlers will use a long pass on the inbound to work around the pressure. As Gates now will work with it at the point. 3:35 remains in the opening quarter. 9-5 is our score. Here is Kolda out front. On the move, drives and kicks. It goes to Jaden Wordle. Jaden with the up and under. Swings it back around Kolda. Lob inside Mullaney. And St. Thomas More did a good job of playing over the top there. They make the steal. It's Marin Duffy. Pass inside. Shot is good. Count the basket, and a foul is called. Jada Molman in the ballgame. Another 5'10 kid goes in and scores the 2, gets the hoop and the harm, and a chance at a three-point play. That was just a nice job there defensively by Duffy, playing over the top of the defense and then through the nice feed inside to Molman. Free throw is up, no good, but the offensive rebound to Haley Timmer, and she'll put it up and in. And just like that, it was a one-possession game not long ago. All of a sudden, it's 13-5, and St. Thomas More with an 8-point lead. Here is Miller up the floor. Mullaney can't hang on as Jaden Wordle had broken pressure. Mullaney was wide open, but threw the pass a little too tall. And that's what defensive pressure does to you. Even when you beat pressure, you still have to deal with it. You got to be able to make the good pass. They didn't there. It's their 8th turnover. And here is St. Thomas More. 13-5 is our score as the Cavaliers lead. 2:45 remains in the opening quarter. Jacobson with the basketball out front as Miller. Miller works in a little bit of a 2-3 zone, maybe a 3-2 as they match up a little bit. Definitely keeping eyes on Marin Duffy, who they've held scoreless so far. And now St. Thomas More turns it over. That's their 6th turnover. Here is Gates to the rim. Layup is no good, though. And the rebound pulled down by St. Thomas More. Timmer on the break. Timmer to the rim. Shot is up good. That is 9 points for Haley Timmer. And then Miller turns it over. Back inside, it's Timmer. And with the left-handed finish, she puts it up and in. And just like that, it is 17-5. St. Thomas More. 2 minutes remain in the quarter. Macy Wordle, Jaden Wordle. Back to Macy on the right wing. They'll try to work the screen and roll, but the Cavaliers overplay the passing lane. Haley Timmer with another steal. And then as we work it, ball goes out of bounds. It is off of Miller. And the ball will belong to St. Thomas More. Back into the ball game, Reese Ross. Also, Gabby Robbins back into the ball game. Miller will go to the bench for the first time in the contest as Alea Schlechter will come into the ball game, and we are going to have a timeout taken. This will be a timeout taken by St. Thomas More. A full timeout with 1:47 remaining in the quarter. It is 17-5 Cavaliers, and we're back in 60 seconds on KPLO.
The sports season is upon us. The last thing you want this sports season is an injury. An injury can end the season for you as well as your team. The doctors at Carr Chiropractic Clinic PC are highly trained and educated on prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation of sports injuries. They have a certified athletic trainer and massage therapist on staff, provide high school athletic physicals, and are available 24 hours a day if an injury does occur. Let our doctors and staff be a part of your team. The doctors and staff at Carr Chiropractic wish the Miller wrestlers good luck this season.
Miller Rexall Drug is a locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Pharmacists Trent and Travis care about their customers and provide fast, friendly, and professional pharmacy services to help you get and stay well. Medicare and all major insurance is accepted, and free delivery or mail service of prescriptions is available, along with price matching. Check out the old-fashioned soda fountain and gift card mall, Hallmark cards, wine department, great gift selection, toy and dollar sections, photo machine, and more. Miller Rexall Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Quickly, we'll update some scores in the Class B SoDak 16 games. Harriet Selby with a 20-9 lead over Menno. White River leading Aberdeen Christian 30-28. Here, St. Thomas More out of the inbounds play. They get an open look, and the shot is up and good. And again, it's Haley Timmer that scores the 2. And Timmer has had a big opening quarter. Here's a pass inside. Miller still trying to get the ball down low, and foul is going to be called as Allie Mullaney is bumped. It's the 3rd team foul whistle against St. Thomas More, and it will be on Jada Molman. Rustlers will inbound. The inbounds will come to Mullaney. She uses the dribble up, back cut Tyra Gates. Trying to figure out this stingy man-to-man defense from Rapid City St. Thomas More. 23 on the shot clock. 1:10 remains in the opening quarter. Rustlers trail by 15. Ball knocked into the backcourt. Morgan Colder will track it down. Colder will work things the other way now. Screen up top. They try to work the screen and roll, but it's defended well. Corner 3 taken. That is up no good. Rebound Miller. That is Leah Schlechter that got the offensive rebound. Then she loses the basketball. Here is St. Thomas More the other way. They will throw it away. Here is a running start for Morgan Colda. She'll go strong to the rim and score the 2. St. Thomas More with 7 turnovers in this opening quarter. 20-7 is our score. Final seconds of this opening period. Shot clock and game clock about 2 seconds apart. The Cavaliers work on the perimeter. Scarlett Grimshaw point. Now Reese Ross inside, and again, point-blank range for Haley Timmer, and she'll score it again. 22-7 is our score. Already 16 points in this first half for Haley Timmer. 5 seconds, 4, 3, Gates on the move. The runner is up, no good. Rebound St. Thomas More, and that will end the opening quarter. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment I have at my lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre, including Meyerink box scrapers and a pair of used Morris hay hikers. Check them out online at DarrenBoyleSales.com. Like the Facebook page too, and we're back in 60 seconds on KPLO.
At Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore, we've been building partnerships for life by offering you a low-pressure sales process, no gimmicks, and passing our low overhead savings on to you. Our Ford Certified Service Department with senior master technicians is known for fixing it right the first time. And we offer a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, quality pre-owned vehicles, and top brand trailers and Kawasaki ATVs. Shop PioneerGarage.com or call 605-852-2122. Jan Bussey Ford.
At American Family Insurance, we believe that with the right support, any dream is possible. For auto, home, business, or life, contact us today.
This is Crystal at Crystal Volkwarts Agency Incorporated. Stop in or give us a call at 853-3324.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI. American Family Insurance Company. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
We'll update some Class A scores in the SoDak 16. Winner leading Tri-Valley 19-11. Final, Hamlin defeats Mobridge Pollock 62-22. Dakota Valley in the third quarter leading Tier Area 37-28. Bellefouche and Parkston, it's 42-40 as they finish up the fourth quarter. About 3 minutes remain in that ball game. Here is 22-7 as the Rustlers turn the basketball over once again as they had it to start the second quarter. And again, they'll continue to try to make things happen on the defensive end. They have forced some St. Thomas More turnovers, but have not been able to capitalize on it point-wise. 3 taken from Jenna Jacobson. It's up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Tyra Gates. Here comes Miller. Lead pass, Colda. Tough catch on the right sideline as they work it back out front. Schlechter now into the hands of Gates as she will try to work left, and ball knocked right. Gates will get it back. Battles, goes to the rim. Shot is no good as it spins in and out, and Reese Ross will get the rebound. St. Thomas More will head the other way. 22-7 is our score. Here is St. Thomas More up front, and Marin Duffy with her first offensive look of the ball game. The 3 is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Miller. They'll run the fast break. Abby Blake, who checked in at the quarter break, will get a nice feed inside from Aaliyah Schlechter, and Blake will score the 2 to make it 22-9. 6:35 remains here in the first half. From Wall High School as we bring you coverage of the SoDak 16 on KPLO. Lob inside, Haley Timmer. She scores another basket, and then Miller will turn the basketball over. Here is St. Thomas More inside. They force it. Ball knocked away and stolen. Here's Morgan Colda. She'll stop and pop for 3. Shot is no good. Kept alive by Colda, but it's St. Thomas More that has it. They'll go 2-on-1 and going to the rim, and scoring the 2 is Emily Candelin. 26-9 as Miller continues to work. Gates, Colda. Now Jaden Wordle trying to get it inside to Blake. The ball is knocked away and out of bounds, and it will belong to Rapid City's, it will belong to St. Thomas More. It will be their 12th turnover of the ball, or Miller's 12th turnover of the ball game. As Miller will go to their bench, as we will see Allie Mullaney head back to the scorer's table to get set to check in. St. Thomas More has went about 9 deep already in this ball game. They will work inside. Haley Timmer on the move to the rim. Shot is up, no good. The rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Miller. The ball will belong to St. Thomas More. Macy Wordle back into the ball game. Allie Mullaney back in there as well. Leah Schlechter will check out. Also checking out will be Jaden Wordle. 26-9 is our score. St. Thomas More with the basketball in the lead as they will inbound it. Reese Ross with the feed inside. Knocked away and stolen. Again, Miller has done a good job on the defensive end, but they have not been able to get a lot of easy looks at the basket. And when they have got the easy looks, them shots have not went down. Here is Morgan Kolda forcing to the rim. Shot no good there. Rebound St. Thomas More. They'll head the other way. Kolda will hustle, get to the other end to steal it, and now it is Miller on the attack. Wordle, this is Macy, out front, Schlechter to the corner, Tyra Gates, she'll attack the rim, wraparound pass inside Abby Blake, and it's knocked away and stolen. Both of these teams doing a good job of overplaying passing lanes and knowing where the basketball is going to go. Up the floor, this is Reese Ross running the floor, misses one, but gets her own rebound and puts it up and in, and that makes it 28-9. 4:40 remains in the first half. Gates with the basketball out front. High post, Abby Blake. Tries to give it off to Tyra Gates, but defended well by St. Thomas More. Back out front we come. Gates, Kolda, 3 taken. It is up and no good. Shot clock was winding down there as St. Thomas More will get the rebound and head the other way. Timmer across half court to the top of the key now and into the hands of the sophomore Gabby Robbins. Halfway through this second quarter, 28-9 is our score. Robbins goes give and go with Ross and scores the 2. And for Robbins, that is her first basket of the contest. Full timeout taken by Miller as we are halfway through quarter number 2. 4 minutes remain. It is 30-9 Cavaliers, and we are back in 60 seconds on KPLO.
Venture Communications is proud to serve South Dakota with the highest quality internet and communication services, all delivered with 100% fiber optics. Communication services include high-speed internet and Wi-Fi with speeds up to 1 gigabit to handle the TV streaming needs in your home. Venture's high-quality, high-speed internet and managed Wi-Fi routers handle customers' needs with a 100% fiber optic network. Venture Communications is the best choice for your internet needs. Call 605-852-2224 or go to www.venturecom.net.
And now, words of advice from a South Dakota white-tailed deer.
Hello, great and strong humans. If I may, a word of advice about crossing a highway. Oh, look, bright lights. Whoa, look at the damage I just did. I hope that guy goes to Advanced Collision and Repair in Miller. Yep, only Advanced Collision in Miller can fix that. Oh, look, now I'm a dear angel. This is fun.
1022 East 3rd Street. Call 893-0190.
Well, Miller's defense has forced 10 St. Thomas More Cavalier turnovers in the first half of this ball game so far, but Miller has turned it over 13 times as well and has really struggled from the field as they do get inside this time, and it's Tyra Gates who gets to the rim and scores the 2. 30-11 is our score now as St. Thomas More leads, and we work our way to the halftime break as we have a whistle and a foul. Overplaying there, Jaden Wordle. She's called for the reach-in, and that will be her first personal foul. For Miller, their third team foul of the first half. We are a long ways from the bonus with 3:35 remaining until halftime. Scarlett Grimshaw will inbound it for the Cavaliers as St. Thomas More will work it. Around the perimeter, Jacobson. Back to the top and a whistle and a travel. Traveling violation, Jada Molman, and that is 11 turnovers for St. Thomas More. As Miller again will work with the basketball, and again, St. Thomas More will work with full court pressure as Gates will get it across half court. Sends it over to the right side into the hands of Alea Schlechter and back out. Here's Macy Wordle. Tyra Gates now, shot clock at 20. As Miller will work it on the perimeter. Gates with the crossover, drives and is held. Foul called on Scarlett Grimshaw, and that will be her first foul. 4 team fouls in the first half for St. Thomas More as Morgan Colda will check in. Alea Schlechter will check out. The Rustlers hit a 3 early, but that has been it. They have attempted several. The shots just have not went down. Here's Colda faking the 3. She drives and fires, puts the shot up short. Rebound Haley Timmer. She'll lead the break herself across the time stripe. Sends it to Grimshaw. Back out front, Marin Duffy sets her feet. The 3 taken. That is up no good. Offensive rebound, Jada Molman. Underneath the basket, she gets rid of it. Back to the top of the key it comes. And down to Molman on the block, right side. Shot is up good by Jada Molman. St. Thomas More shooting a good percentage, where right now Miller is not. And we had a stoppage of play, an official timeout, as Miller will keep possession of the basketball here as they look to inbound it. It is Gates who brings it into the front court. To the wing now, Colda. Ball knocked away and loose. Colda will track it down, but at half court, has no dribble left. Has it knocked away, got her dribble back, and now she'll attack. Colda on the move, loses it. It's turned over, and here comes St. Thomas More. It's Timmer to the rim. The reverse layup try is no good. Rebound Miller. The Rustlers will try to force the issue. Here's Macy Wordle. Out front, Tyra Gates. 2 minutes remain in the first half. 32-11 is our score. Colda. Now Gates with it. Back out front it comes. Around the perimeter and at the top. Crossover. Ball knocked free. It's loose. It's still loose. Gates with it. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Miller. Probably not the timeout that Terrell Newton wanted to take, but he'll take a 30-second timeout here with 1:44 remaining in the first half. 32-11 is our score. The lead to St. Thomas More, and we're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
See Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply for all your farming and ranching needs. They offer Hardland heating pellets, Gallagher electric fencing, Tartar gates, banjo fittings, Ritchie water tanks, antifreeze and diesel supplements, muck boots up to size 16, gloves and hats, jackets, coats, and coveralls in sizes up to 5XL. All of this and more at Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. North Broadway, Miller.
Timeouts are brought to you by downtown P-Town's #1 fun spot, the Jet Lanes in Presho. Here at Wall High School, we are nearing halftime in the SoDak 16 matchup. 32-11 is our score as St. Thomas More has the lead. Miller with the basketball. Tyra Gates working the dribble. Now goes to Jaden Wordle. Shot clock with winding down. It did wind down, and that's a turnover on Miller. And the Rustlers with 15 turnovers in this contest. And the Cavalier defense has not only forced turnovers, but when Miller has taken care of the ball, they have really defended shots. They have contested shots, and that has made it hard for Miller all game long as the Cavaliers work against full court Miller pressure. They will break it, and Reese Ross rewarded with an easy 2 at the other end. 34-11, working to the final minute of the first half. Back around the perimeter it comes. They swing it to Colda, left side, the 3 taken. It's up, no good. Rebound is loose. Foul is going to be called on Miller, and it's going to be whistled on Allie Mullaney. Mullaney's first personal foul, the 4th team foul of the half for Miller. And it will give St. Thomas More the basketball with 1:03 remaining in the first half. Scarlett Grimshaw across half court. Back around the perimeter, left corner Molman. Out front, Gabby Robbins. As they swing it to the corner and a 3 taken, that is up and good. Putting it in, Scarlett Grimshaw, her first basket of the night, 37-11. As St. Thomas More knocks the basketball out of bounds. It was Grimshaw that made the defensive play. Miller will look to put it in play once again. as the inbounds will come to Gates. About a 10-second differential shot clock to game clock, so St. Thomas More will get one more possession here. Here is a nice move by Jaden Wordle, baseline jumper, the nice stop and go as she puts the shot up and good to make it 37-13 as we roll to the end of this first half. Out front, the senior Haley Timmer working against Wardle, the crossover. They work down low. Shot is up, no good there. Offensive rebound. St. Thomas More. Jada Molman will put it up and in. A ton of bench points from St. Thomas More in this first half, and we'll talk about that more as halftime continues. Miller working against pressure. The ball goes out of bounds. Time will expire, and that brings us to the halftime break. 39-13. St. Thomas More has the lead over Miller. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment. My Lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. You can shop online anytime at DarrenBoyleSales.com. Our halftime report brought to you by your local Ray Hybrid dealers. Comes your way in 3 minutes on KPLO.
Ray Hybrids is dedicated to the success of their northern farmers. They provide industry-leading technology backed by agronomic expertise that fits the unique needs of local farmers. Choose Ray Hybrids for custom northern farming solutions. They know the North. Contact Buy Right Seeds in Millard or Darren Boyle Sales in Fort Pierre to learn more. Always read and follow stewardship and pesticide label directions.
Wind, drought, fire, insects, disease. Together with hail, they have formed a legion of multi-perils, bent on the destruction of your hard work. Your fields are under constant attack, but the team at Ken Clark Insurance stands by your side in this war. Ken Clark Insurance will give you peace of mind knowing you're covered and your claim will be processed quickly. So protect your hard work. Call Ken Clark Insurance in Wessington at 458-2281. Equal Opportunity Provider.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They learn high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in a classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical South Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extremely important, too. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The Miller Press, one-stop shopping for your business. Their commercial print shop can make the business of doing business a breeze. The staff at the Miller Press can help you with letterhead, printed envelopes, invoices, sales tickets, business cards, as well as other products such as napkins, silverware, to-go containers, toilet tissue, and uniforms. They do customized printing on paper and clothing and now offer instant photo printing on multiple paper sizes. Stop into the Miller Press office for more information. 114 West 3rd Street in Miller or call 853-3575. The Miller Press.
The sports season is upon us. The last thing you want this sports season is an injury. An injury can end the season for you as well as your team. The doctors at Car Chiropractic Clinic PC are highly trained and educated on prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation of sports injuries. They have a certified athletic trainer and massage therapist on staff, provide high school athletic physicals, and are available 24 hours a day if an injury does occur. Let our doctors and staff be a part of your team. The doctors and staff at Car Chiropractic wish the Miller Rustlers good luck this season.
Miller Rexall Drug is a locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Pharmacists Trent and Travis care about their customers and provide fast, friendly, and professional pharmacy services to help you get and stay well. Medicare and all major insurance is accepted, and free delivery or mail service of prescriptions is available, along with price matching. Check out the old-fashioned soda fountain and gift card mall, Hallmark cards, wine department, great gift selection, toy and dollar sections, photo machine, and more. Miller Rexall Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Halftime here in Wall as we are at the intermission of the SoDak 16 matchup. The matchup between the number 1 and number 16 seeds in the Class A playoff field, and it is the number 1 team, Rapid City St. Thomas More, with a 39-13 lead over Miller here at the halftime break. We look at individual scoring for Miller first. Morgan Kolda leading the way for Miller, the 8th grader with 5 points. Tyra Gates with 2, Jaden Wardle with 2, Allie Mullaney with 2, and Abby Blake with 2 points in the ball game for the Rustlers. They had 13 in the first half. The Rustlers did not attempt a free throw in the first half. Miller with 15 turnovers in the first 16 minutes of basketball. For the Cavaliers, leading the way, Haley Timmer, the 5'11 senior with 18 points. Reese Ross with 8. Off the bench, Jada Molman with 6. 3 points for Scarlett Grimshaw. Emily Candelin with 2 points. And also Gabby Robbins with 2 points in the ball game for St. Thomas More. Cavaliers went to the free throw line once in the first half. They were 0 of 1 from the free throw line. St. Thomas More with a fairly high turnover total at halftime as well. They turned it over 11 times, but the difference in this ball game is the defenses for both teams were able to force turnovers, but the St. Thomas More, when they got into their defensive set, did a good job of contesting shots, and they made it very difficult for Miller to put the ball in the basket. The Rustlers, they struggled from the field in the first half of this ball game. Thus, it is a 39-13 lead. St. Thomas More has the lead over Miller. We look at some other games going on as the SoDak 16 being played. Let's go to the Class A field first. Winner says they start the second half, 28-19. They lead Tri-Valley. And Hamlin already punched their ticket to the state basketball tournament, knocking off Mobridge Pollock 62-22, the final in that ball game. They are in the fourth quarter in Harrisburg, Dakota Valley, with a 12-point lead over T-Area, 52-40. Bellefouche knocked off Parkston. So the Broncs are in the state basketball tournament, the State A. They knock off Parkston by a final of 50-46. Aberdeen, Roncalli, and Redfield, they just got underway. Flandreau and Sioux Falls Christian, but Cook Central, Montrose, and Hill City yet to get underway. In the Class B SoDak 16, they are midway through the fourth quarter, and it's Waverly South Shore leading New Underwood 45-25. At halftime, Harriet Selby with a 26-20 lead over Menno. Corsica Stickney leading Timberlake 48-33. Andy Central Dakota Christian leading Viborg Hurley 7-4. White River earned a spot in the State B girls basketball tournament. Victory over Aberdeen Christian 49-37. Other games in the SoDak 16, Castlewood and DeSmet at Watertown yet to get underway. Faulkton area and Ethan yet to get underway. They have not started their contest as of yet. And Hanson and Faith, that game being played in the Huron Arena. And that gets you up to date on what is going on as far as the SoDak 16 is concerned. Tomorrow night, we'll have high school basketball for you. We'll go to the boys' side as we bring you a SoDak 16 qualifying matchup, Miller and Chamberlain at the Chamberlain Armory. We'll have it for you. Pregame at 6:40. Tip-off scheduled for 7 o'clock, the matchup between the number 1 and number 4 seeds of that 4-team Region 6A. And we'll have that for you tomorrow night here on KPLO. And then on Tuesday night, we will have a SoDak 16 matchup, or two, as many as we can. We'll have for you on KPLO next Tuesday night. 39-13 is our halftime score as the St. Thomas More Cavaliers have the lead. Miller will have the basketball when we return to start the second half. We're back in 2 minutes on KPLO.
At Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore, we've been building partnerships for life by offering you a low-pressure sales process, no gimmicks, and passing our low overhead savings on to you. Our Ford Certified Service Department with senior master technicians is known for fixing it right the first time. And we offer a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, quality pre-owned vehicles, and top-brand trailers and Kawasaki ATVs. Shop PioneerGarage.com or call 605-852-2122. Jan Bussey Ford.
At American Family Insurance, we believe that with the right support, any dream is possible. For auto, home, business, or life, contact us today.
This is Crystal at Crystal Volkwartz Agency Incorporated. Stop in or give us a call at 853-3324.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI. American Family Insurance Company. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Venture Communications is proud to serve South Dakota with the highest quality internet and communication services, all delivered with 100% fiber optics. Communication services include high-speed internet and Wi-Fi with speeds up to a gigabit to handle the TV streaming needs in your home. Venture's high-quality, high-speed internet and managed Wi-Fi routers handle customers' needs with a 100% fiber optic network. Venture Communications is the best choice for your internet needs. Call 605-852-2224 or go to www.venturecom.net.
Man, what are you doing?
Well, I got in that fender bender last week, and I have a great idea. I'm going to wrap my car in bubble wrap. I can't get hurt that way.
Oh, no. It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't work that way. Get that dent fixed. Advanced Collision and Repair, 1022 East 3rd Street in Miller. Call 893-0190 for Advanced Collision and Repair and put down the bubble wrap.
With John Neff back at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle, back here at Wall High School as we start the second half of this contest. You're listening to coverage of the SoDak 16 from KPLO 94.5 FM Reliance Chamberlain and Miller, and 100.5 FM in Pier Ford Pier. It will be St. Thomas More. Even though the possession arrow was pointing in the direction of Miller, they will start here with the basketball in the second half. And Cavaliers will get the ball inside. A look from Marin Duffy, and Duffy will score the two. And so it is a 39-13 score as the Rustlers trying to work inside. Ball knocked away and stolen once again, but Miller continuing to work on the defensive end as St. Thomas More tried to run the fast break. Ball knocked away and stolen. Ball will go out of bounds. Miller couldn't control it as they nearly forced the turnover, so St. Thomas More will have to work to put it in play. This bucket by Duffy still hasn't been put up on the scoreboard yet. As St. Thomas More has a bad pass. Ball is knocked away and stolen by Jaden Wordle. But then Wordle is fouled, and it is Jenna Jacobson who commits the personal. It will be the first of the ball game for St. Thomas More. Pressure in the backcourt. Kolda working the dribble, gets it across. Now as it comes to Wordle, Jaden out front, Tyra Gates, now Kolda. They work it back to the corner. Here's Macy Wordle. Rustlers moving it around the perimeter. Not matching up well on the inside against the Cavaliers. They run a jumper from the corner by Jaden Wordle that's up no good, and St. Thomas More gets the rebound. It is a 41-13 score. 6:39 remains in the third quarter. The Cavaliers get the ball inside at point-blank range. It is Reese Ross who scores the two. 43-13 now, as Miller still looks for their first points of the second half. And again, the Cavaliers steal the basketball away. They're going to call a jump ball, though, and it will be Miller who will keep possession. We will have a running clock now as St. Thomas More has worked themselves to a 30-point advantage. Here is Kola working out front. As St. Thomas More traps out front, they'll force another tie-up, and that jump ball will belong to the Cavaliers. 43-13 is our score. 5:45 remains second quarter. Haley Timmer, who had a big first half in the ball game, scoring 18 points, works with the basketball. High posted comes to Ross. Now Jacobson to the top of the key. Timmer, nice feed inside. Reese Ross. Ross will put it up and in. 45-13. Miller again works with it. The ball nearly stolen away as it's tipped away and knocked out of bounds. When you look at trapping ball clubs and you look at defensive philosophies, St. Thomas More doesn't necessarily like to trap up top and at half court, as you'll see a lot of teams do. You'll see a lot of half-court traps from a lot of teams. St. Thomas More really doesn't do that, but what they do is they let you get into the front court, let you get into your offense and really overplay passing lanes. Foul committed by Gabby Ross here will be her second. That's where the majority of the Miller turnovers came from in the first half and have come from here in quarter number 3. They work it on the perimeter, get the ball inbounded. Right side, Morgan Cola, Gates at the top. Works off a Mulaney screen and drives. Good help defense from the Cavaliers there as they work it back out front. Here is Jaden Wordle on the move. Ball knocked away and stolen. It's loose. Another jump ball, and it'll belong to Miller this time. St. Thomas More will go to their bench as Emily Candlin comes in. Also number 15, Scarlett Grimshaw, into the contest, and number 25, Jada Molman. All three of those players scored in the first half tonight. Morgan Cola receives the inbound pass. She goes to the rim, puts the shot up too strong, and St. Thomas More will get the rebound. They'll feed it inside to Marin Duffy for an easy 2. 47-13. Up the floor, Cola on the move. Nice pass to Gates. Tyra to the rim. Layup good. The basket will count. I think we're going to have a foul called. Is coming over there with Marin Duffy. I think the officials are going to have a conversation. The basket's good. There should be 1 free throw. The foul on Marin Duffy will be her first. Count the basket for Tyra Gates. That is the first points for Miller in this second half. And they will work the free throw here. The end one from Tyra Gates is up and good for Miller. That is their first free throw attempts of the ball game. 3:35 remains as we work in quarter number 3. Cavaliers with a 31-point lead, 47-16. Here's Marin Duffy right side. Good defense from Allie Mulaney. Down low it comes. The Cavaliers move it. Kick to the corner. Baseline jumper up and no good. That comes from Haley Timmer, and Miller will get the rebound. It is Gates on the move. Over to Jaden Wordle from the left side. Shot is off the rim and no good. Cavaliers get the rebound. They will push. It's Jada Molman who sends it cross court. A jumper taken there. It's no good. Molman with the offensive rebound. She puts it up. It's no good, and it's out of bounds. And now the officials are going to confer, and what I think happened, well, are we going to give Miller the basketball? We will. That'll be a turnover for St. Thomas More. That is their 13th of the ball game, their second of the second half. 47-16. Cavaliers not using full court pressure at this point, but they are pressuring the basketball man-to-man, and they almost force another turnover. Out front, Haley Timmer has the range to be able to play out front against the point guards. The ball knocked away and out of bounds. Now the officials are going to confer once again. Now we are good to go as the Rustlers bring the basketball into their front court. Cola on the wing right side. Works the crossover, tries to drive, nowhere to go. Now needs some help. Remember, the Rustlers used 2 timeouts. You actually used 3 timeouts in the first half. They have just 2 left to use. Here's Alea Schlechter with a 3 as the shot clock winds down. The shot is no good. Rebound St. Thomas More. They'll force it up the floor, and a long pass. Too long, and it goes out of bounds. St. Thomas More with 14 turnovers in the ball game now as the starters back out there. Jenna Jacobson back into the ball game. Also, Reese Ross re-enters the contest along with Gabby Robbins. 47-16. Here is Gates with it out front. Now to the right wing. Back out front, Jaden Wordle. Morgan Cola on the left side. Just a sticky man-to-man right now being used by St. Thomas More. Cavaliers digging in. Here is Cola out front, 10 on the shot clock. She'll try to work the crossover on Jacobson. She'll get it done, drives and fires. The floater is up good. The basket will count, and a foul is called That was good position defense by Jenna Jacobson for a moment, but that was a nasty crossover there for Morgan Kolda. She'll get the hoop and the harm and a chance at a three-point play. And for Kolda, her first points of the second half, the third team foul committed in the ballgame for St. Thomas More. The foul will be the second on Jada Molman, and the N1 for Morgan Kolda is up, and it is good. 47-19 is our score as we roll to the final minute of the third quarter. Cavaliers in business, the number one overall seed in this SoDak 16 field. They get the victory here, finish up business as Marin Duffy goes to the rim and scores another two. They will be the number one overall seed of the State A basketball tournament next week. But with all of this, as Kolda launches a three from deep, and that shot is up and no good as it rims in and out. Rebound, St. Thomas More. They'll try to push. Marin Duffy with a lead pass for Jenna Jacobson. She got tangled up a little bit with Morgan Kolda. The ball goes out of bounds. It's off of Jacobson, and it will be Miller basketball. 15 turnovers for St. Thomas More as time winds down here in this third quarter. 49-19 is our score. Kolda. Now Alea Schlechter inside Abby Blake. Shot is up good. Miller continues to run the offense, continues to work hard. A steal here by Jaden Wordle. And then a foul on the three-point attempt on St. Thomas More. And with no time on the clock, we are going to see three free throws from Jaden Wordle. The foul will be on Gabby Robbins. And for Robbins, that is her third. Jaden Wordle will get 3 free throws, again with no time on the clock. They're actually going to put 0.3 of a second back on the clock. But still 3 free throws left to attempt. Jaden Wordle with 2 points so far in the ballgame. Puts the first free throw up, and it is no good. (49-21) is our score. Second free throw for Jaden Wordle. That is up good. Of course, as when we come back from the quarter break, we'll try to update you on some of the other scores in Class A and Class B SoDak 16 play. Third free throw, by Jaden Wordle is up and good. She'll hit 2 of 3, and that is the end of the third quarter. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. I want to invite you to take a look at my large selection of new and used farm equipment at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. You can check out the latest information at DarrenBoyleSales.com, or you can check out our Facebook page. And it's 49-23, St. Thomas More leading. And we're back for the fourth quarter in 1 minute on KPLO.
See Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply for all your farming and ranching needs. They offer Hardland heating pellets, Gallagher electric fencing, Tartar gates, banjo fittings, Ritchie water tanks, antifreeze and diesel supplements, muck boots up to size 16, gloves and hats, jackets, coats, and coveralls in sizes up to 5XL. All of this and more at Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. North Broadway, Miller. Wind, drought, fire, insects, disease. Together with hail, they have formed a legion of multi-perils, bent on the destruction of your hard work. Your fields are under constant attack, but the team at Kent Clark Insurance stands by your side in this war. Kent Clark Insurance will give you peace of mind knowing you're covered and your claim will be processed quickly. So protect your hard work. Call Kent Clark Insurance in Wessington at 458-2281. Equal Opportunity Provider.
Okay, quickly, as St. Thomas More turns the basketball over as we start the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers, 17 turnovers in the ballgame now. Waverly South Shore knocks off New Underwood. Harriet Selby hanging on to an 8-point lead over Menno. Hanson with an early lead over Faith. Corsica Stickney knocked off Timberlake. Castlewood leading to Smet. Viborg Hurley leading Andy Central Dakota Christian. White River punches their ticket to the State B they defeated Aberdeen Christian 49 to 37 or 49 to 37, pardon me, as Miller off of the turnover works with the basketball, and we are going to have a whistle and a foul on St. Thomas More's McKenna Jacobson. Jacobson just checked into the ball game. That will be 6 team fouls for St. Thomas More, which means Miller is in the bonus for the rest of the ball game as the Rustlers with a bad pass turns it over, and then Miller will steal the basketball right back. One thing about it, this Miller Ball Club has continued, even though they dug themselves a hole early in the ball game. Now Jaden Wordle's going to be called for an illegal screen. That's another turnover, but both of these defenses have continued to do what has got them here to this SoDak 16, and that is just playing good overall defense. Both teams have done that. Here is St. Thomas More breaking pressure. Reese Ross with a nice feed down low as she scores the 2. 51-23 is our score. 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. St. Thomas More, as we mentioned, will go in and be the number 1 overall seed of the State A. Morgan Colda with a runner in the lane. It's up, no good. She'll get her own rebound. And another chance for the Rustlers as Gates will work out front. To the corner now, Schlechter, and she's bumped and a foul call. Emily Candlin with the foul. That will be her first. And 1-and-1 free throws for Miller as Alea Schlechter will shoot the 1-and-1 for Miller. Schlechter looking for her first points of the contest as St. Thomas More goes to their bench once again. And the free throw by Schlechter is up, and it is no good. 51-23 is our score. 2 minutes gone in the quarter. Up the floor, long pass. Up the floor, tipped by Allie Mullaney, but off of the fingertips of Emily Candlin. So that'll be a turnover for St. Thomas More. And again, they're a turnover total. It's 19. I have Miller for 19 as well. Again, the defenses have done their job. Miller has struggled making shots, and as we talked about, that is from the defense of St. Thomas More as the Cavaliers make another nice defensive play. Morgan Colda with a nice crossover out front, and then the shot is blocked by Reese Ross and off of Colda. And that'll be a turnover for Miller. So that's 20 in the ball game. 5 here in the second half as we look for good things in a tough night for Miller. Haley Timmer with the feed inside. She'll receive the pass and score the 2. She has 20 in the ball game now, and it's 53-23. Back to a 30-point lead as Miller found themselves down by 32 in the third quarter. They were able to claw their way back just a little bit. The clock will continue to run here. Les Miller can get it inside of 20. That may be a tall task in the final 4:45 of this ball game. Shot clock at 7. Jaden Wordle out front. Morgan Colda back around the perimeter. Alea Schlechter on the drive, and she is held. A foul is going to be called on St. Thomas More. Gabby Robbins with the personal. That will be her 4th. And again, free throws for Miller. Alea Schlechter back to the stripe. 53-23 is our score with 4:26 remaining in the fourth quarter. Free throw is up, and it is good. (53-24) now with 4:26 remaining. Here is the second free throw. It is up, and it is no good. Rebound, Cavaliers. Haley Timmer will push across half court, up the floor. Shot is good by Reese Ross. Foul is going to be called on Miller. The foul on Tyra Gates, I believe. That will be her first personal foul. The second foul of the half for Miller. The basket for Reese Ross will count, and chance at a three-point play here for the 6-foot sophomore, and the free throw is up, and it is good. Just the second free throw attempt for St. Thomas More in this ball game. They're now 1 of 2. Here's Cola with the jump stop in the lane. The off-balance shot, no good. She'll try to get her own rebound. They'll call a jump ball. It will belong to Miller as the Rustlers will inbound it underneath their basket as we are inside of 4 minutes remaining in this ball game. 56-24 is our score. And Miller. Dangerous inbound pass. It's stolen away. Here's Reese Ross to the rim. Shot is no good. Rebound Cavaliers. Put back blocked. But a foul is going to be called on Jaden Wordle. Wordle with her third personal foul. Pair of free throws upcoming for Jenna Jacobson. The 5'3 senior shooting 2. The first is up and it is good. All 5 starters have scored in the ball game now for St. Thomas More. As Miller will go deeper to their bench as Macy Wordle will check back in. Into the ball game, Journey Palmer. And also back into the ball game, Allie Mullaney. 3:42 remains now. The second free throw up and good by Jenna Jacobson. 58-24. Up the floor we go. Cross half court, Macy Wordle. The only starter yet to score for Miller. Wordle will get an opportunity out front as the ball knocked away and it's loose. St. Thomas More will force another turnover as the Cavaliers go the other way. Scarlett Grimshaw to the rim. Shot is up good. Just put the brakes on and the defender just ran right by and then she scored the easy 2. And a timeout taken by St. Thomas More. 30-second timeout with 3:14 remaining. 60-24 Cavaliers. We're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
Okay, let's look at the Class A side of SoDak 16. Winner, with a minute left in the ball game, have a 17-point lead on Tri-Valley, 48-31. For Cook Central, Montrose Hill City just underway. Hamlin with a 62-22 win over Mobridge Pollock. Dakota Valley knocked off T area tonight. Belle-Fourche goes to the State A. They defeat Parkston. Here's Miller inside point-blank range. Shot by Journey Palmer is up, no good. And the rebound pulled down by the Cavaliers. Aberdeen Roncalli leading Redfield early. And Flandreau and Sioux Falls Christian yet to get underway. St. Thomas More turns the basketball over. Their 20th turnover of the ball game. And here is Miller the other way. Alea Schlechter for 3. That shot is no good. Rebound Rustlers. They continue to work. Journey Palmer got the offensive rebound, and then she was tied up by Ari King. And on the alternating possession, it will belong to St. Thomas More. Clock will work as we roll our way down to 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. 60-24 is our score. Cavaliers with it. On the right side as they work inside. High post, Jada Molman. And she'll throw it cross court. Ball is tipped and it goes out of bounds. More substitutions as everybody will see action for St. Thomas More. Sloan Kessler in the ball game. Megan Lee into the ball game as well. Minute 45 remains in the ball game. Miller will go deeper to their bench as Shaylee Anderberg checks into the ball game. Also into the ball game, number 20, Paige Wordle. As the Cavaliers try to get the ball inside, it's knocked away and stolen. Wordle with the steal. Macy makes the defensive play. Still looking for her first points of the ball game. Take that 3, girl. Miller instead will try to work the basketball inside. A traveling violation? No, or just a timeout taken by Miller just so they can get some substitutions in the ballgame. Now they'll wind the clock as we work to the final minute of this contest. 60-24 is our score as Miller tries to inbound it, and the ball knocked away, tipped by the Cavaliers and off the backboard, and it will remain in play for Miller. There's a Wordle three that's up good. If you're the only senior on the ball club and you're out there with 44 seconds remaining, take that three. And she knocks it down, and she will go to the bench, and she will close out her high school basketball career for the Miller Rustlers. Taya Pulowski getting set to check into the ball game for Miller. Emily Gibson out there as well. And now St. Thomas More will get set to inbound it. And with the second unit for both teams out there, we'll see some full court pressure. And the Cavaliers on their way to picking up a victory here. As St. Thomas More works inside. Nice move. Emily Candlin with a shot that's up, no good. Rebound Miller. The Rustlers will work with it. It's Emily Gibson across the half-court stripe. The shot clock is off. Gibson on the move. Out front, ball knocked away and out of bounds. Out of the hands of Shaylee Anderberg. Final seconds as Miller will inbound it. Paige Wordle out front. Pulowski, cross-court pass. It's knocked away and stolen. And up the floor, we're going to have a whistle and a foul on Miller. Megan Lee will get free throws here. And she got away with a travel on the way to the rim. The foul on Paige Wordle will be her first. And with 2.2 seconds remaining, St. Thomas More will step to the stripe. The first of two free throws is off glass and good by Megan Lee. 61-27 is our score. And for the Miller Rustlers, next season starts tomorrow. Second free throw, no good. And there is your ball game. 61-27, the final score here, as the Miller Rustlers will come up short. The St. Thomas More Cavaliers, as advertised, the number one overall seed in the SoDak 16 field. And they did it with defense as they pick up victory number 21 on the season. And our post game is next. It's brought to you by the folks at Prairie Post Ag Tegret. And our coverage of regional high school basketball will continue on KPLO. We're back in 3 minutes.
The post-game show is brought to you by The Post. The Prairie Post. The Prairie Post is proud to be a part of the Ag Tegret family and invites you in for hot food on the go, a quick drink in the lounge, hunting supplies, and a quick place to fuel up your 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Located at the I-90, the Prairie Post is a convenient stop with plenty of parking and easy access for your RV, bus, or tractor trailer. Stop in and see the friendly folks at the Prairie Post in Presho, proud sponsor of high school athletics.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino, in the App Store or Google Play. It only takes a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play. The Miller Press, one-stop shopping for your business. Their commercial print shop can make the business of doing business a breeze. The staff at the Miller Press can help you with letterhead, printed envelopes, invoices, sales tickets, business cards, as well as other products such as napkins, silverware, to-go containers, toilet tissue, and uniforms. They do customized printing on paper and clothing and now offer instant photo printing on multiple paper sizes. Stop into the Miller Press office for more information. 114 West 3rd Street in Miller, or call 853-3575. The Miller Press.
The sports season is upon us. The last thing you want this sports season is an injury. An injury can end the season for you as well as your team. The doctors at Car Chiropractic Clinic PC are highly trained and educated on prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation of sports injuries. They have a certified athletic trainer and massage therapist on staff, provide high school athletic physicals, and are available 24 hours a day if an injury does occur. Let our doctors and staff be a part of your team. The doctors and staff at Car Chiropractic wish the Miller Rustlers good luck this season.
Miller Rexall Drug is a locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Pharmacists Trent and Travis care about their customers and provide fast, friendly, and professional pharmacy services to help you get and stay well. Medicare and all major insurance is accepted, and free delivery or mail service of prescriptions is available, along with price matching. Check out the old-fashioned soda fountain and gift card mall, Hallmark cards, wine department, great gift selection, toy and dollar sections, photo machine, and more. Miller Rexall Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
At Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore, we've been building partnerships for life by offering you a low-pressure sales process, no gimmicks, and passing our low overhead savings on to you. Our Ford Certified Service Department with senior master technicians is known for fixing it right the first time. And we offer a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, quality pre-owned vehicles, and top brand trailers and Kawasaki ATVs. Shop PioneerGarage.com or call 605-852-2122. Jan Bussey Ford.
Post game underway. It's brought to you by the folks at Prairie Post Ag Tegra. We witnessed a victory, 61-27, our final score, as the Cavaliers of St. Thomas More, the number 1 overall seed in the SoDak 16 field. They pick up victory number 21 on the season, and they find their way in the State A basketball tournament. For Miller, coming in, knew it was going to be a tall order, and the Rustlers did good things, but they were able to force turnovers. St. Thomas More were able to force turnovers as well. But when it got down to it, there was a lot more contested shots that Miller had to contend with, and Miller did not shoot the basketball well, and they needed to be able to make shots early in the ball game, and they struggled with that. They were down 22-7 at the end of the opening quarter, 39-13 at halftime, 49-23 at the end of 3 quarters of play, and our final score here, 61-27. Let's look at the individual scoring. First for St. Thomas More, they had 2 double-figure scorers. They were led by Haley Timmer, the 5'11 senior. She scored 20 tonight. Reese Ross with 17. Jada Molman off the bench scores 6. Marin Duffy with 6 points as well in the ball game. Gabby Robbins with 2. Jenna Jacobson with 2 as all 5 starters score. Scarlett Grimshaw off the bench adds 5. Emily Candlin with 2 and Megan Lee with 1 point in the ball game. The Cavaliers wound up getting 14 points off their bench in the victory here tonight. St. Thomas More went to the free throw line 6 times in the ball game. They were 4 of 6 from the free throw line. And the Cavaliers, Miller did the job as far as forcing turnovers. St. Thomas More turned it over 20 times in the ball game tonight. For the Miller Rustlers, they were led by the 8th grader Morgan Kolda, who scored 8 points tonight. Tyra Gates with 5 points, 4 points for Jaden Wordle, 4 points for Abby Blake, 3 points for Macy Wordle, and 2 points in the ball game for Allie Mullaney. Also, Aaliyah Schlechter with 1 point in the ball game for Miller, giving them a total of 27 in the ball game. The Rustlers went to the free throw line 8 times tonight. They were 5 of 8 from the free throw line, and Miller finished the ball game with 21 turnovers. And again, with the loss, Miller ends their season with an overall record of 12-10. As quickly we update some of the Class A SoDak 16 scores. Late in the first quarter, Hill City leading McCook Central Montrose 7-5. They are in the third quarter in Ipswich. Aberdeen Roncalli with a 30-9 lead over Redfield. And on the Class B side, Harriet Selby leading by 3 with 4 minutes remaining at the Huron, at James Valley Christian in Huron. It is a 40-37 lead for Harriet Selby with just 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. At halftime, Hanson leading Faith. Ethan leading Falkton 12-10. That is at the end of the opening quarter. At halftime, Castlewood leading DeSmet 40-17, and also at halftime, 31-22, Viborg Hurley leading Andes Central. White River defeats Aberdeen Christian 49-37 tonight, so they earn a spot in the State B girls basketball tournament. And on the Class A side, another team from Region 6A, Mobridge Pollock, they were knocked off tonight by Hamlin. That game early in Watertown tonight, 62-22 final score in that ball game, as the Hamlin Ball Club will move on and play in the Class A basketball tournament. Tomorrow night, we'll have a SoDak 16 qualifier for you on the boys' side as we will be in Chamberlain. The matchup between the number 1 and number 4 seeds of Region 6A, the Miller Rustlers taking on the Chamberlain Cubs. And we'll have it as we tip off at 7 o'clock, and we'll have our pregame at around 6:40 tomorrow night. One more piece of business before we wrap up our coverage here from Wall tonight. That is our KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. And before we name our player of the game tonight, let's hear from the folks in Midwest Cooperatives.
Your local cooperative has a new name. CHS Northern Plains and CHS Midwest Cooperative have joined together to better serve you under the new name CHS River Plains. You gain more options and more value with access to global markets and a powerful supply chain. And you can do more every day using inputs delivered by a team who knows what you need when you need it. Visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in today and let us help you own every day.
Well, we look at the player of the game nominees as we look at some big performances on the St. Thomas More side. Haley Timmers, 20 points, led the way. Reese Ross with 17 points. That was big for St. Thomas More as well, but we take care of the home team when we get into the postseason, and we look at our player of the game nominees. Tyra Gates with 5 points in the ballgame. Macy Wordle scoring 3 as she closed out her high school career. And in the end, though, we're going to go with Morgan Colda as our player of the game. Morgan, a 5'4", 8th grader. She scored 8 points, and she struggled a little bit from the field. But I think all of these youngsters, with just one senior in Macy Wordle that will be lost to graduation, this Miller Ball Club learned a lot here in the last 2 years of competing in the SoDak 16. And, well, for them, next year starts tomorrow, as the high school basketball season for next year really not that far away. We would like to thank those of you who have joined us worldwide at drgnews.com. You can send me your comments and questions to my email address, Darren Boyle at dakotaradiogroup.com. And our coverage of the SoDak 16 has been brought to you by the station, its advertisers, and member schools of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. No rebroadcast in whole or in part can be made without the written permission of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. And, of course, on your way home from the game, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you, don't veer for deer, slow down and stay alert. This game will be archived here in just a matter of moments, and it will be available for your viewing pleasure at the on-demand section, the video section of our website, drgnews.com. Of course, our video coverage brought to you by the folks at Kimball Livestock Exchange, and our coverage of regional high school basketball in the SoDak 16, brought to you tonight by the Miller Press, Car Chiropractic, Miller Rexall Drug, Jan Bussey Ford, Crystal Volksgarden Agency American Family Insurance, by Venture Communications, Advanced Collision and Repair, Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply, and Kent Clark Insurance. Also helping us out with our coverage tonight, the folks at the South Dakota High School Activities Association and Darren Boyle Sales. Midwest Cooperatives, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Prairie Post Agtegra, by your local Ray Hybrid dealers, the Jet Lanes, Riverview Chevrolet and Buick, by the May Adam Law Firm, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, by the folks at the May Adam Law Firm and Potsaba's State Farm Insurance. John Neff has been our technical director at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, and I'm Darren Boyle. Again, our final score tonight, the Cavaliers of St. Thomas More, they defeat the Miller Rustlers by a final of 61-27. And from Wall High School, we say good night, everybody.